Time to start up the generator because the electricity is off again. A very typical start to the working day at a printing factory in Lagos. And now the generator seems to need a new battery. Supo, the owner, calls a mechanic, asking him to bring one. At least the phones work, because it can feel like nothing else does in Nigeria. The old generator splutters away before eventually stuttering into life. The printing presses are running on generator power 3/4 of the time, meaning Supo spends about $1,000 on diesel every month.
I feel bad because one is frustrating, two, it's energy consuming, three, it's expensive, then four, it wastes time.
The electricity infrastructure is dilapidated, so much so that here in Lagos, the authorities estimate they're only meeting some 10% of the total demand, and it's a similar story across the country. All this means an enormous waste of the talent and potential of the Nigerian people.
The government has always been in charge of electricity, but people want change because the state-owned organisation has such a poor record.
We see it right from the top to even the electrician gets into work in the morning and they're thinking, how can I take money out of this organization? And when you have an organization that is leaking, in fact hemorrhaging almost all of its funds, then there's no way that it can invest.
But in the heart of Lagos, a new private-public initiative, building a power station that will provide nearby hospitals, courtrooms and streets with electricity.
Private sector is funding the whole project, the construction, the procurement and all the rest, and it's not coming back to government. What government is paying for is the service delivery. So when they supply electricity supply, we pay for it, which reduces greatly the chance of any type of corruption or any of those type of activities occurring on a project of this size.
Private sector investment can mean contracts and kickbacks for the well-connected. But this seems an example of how Nigeria might begin to tackle its energy shortages. Not a moment too soon for long-suffering Nigerians. Barnaby, Phillips, Al Jazeera, Lagos.